World Economic Forum Chairman Klaus Schwab has abruptly stepped down, effective immediately. I love being right sometimes, not when I'm talking about negative things, but in this case, I said a couple of weeks ago that when they first announced that they would be seeking a replacement and they would have somebody in place by the end of 2026, I said there's no way. If they're making the announcement now, that means that he's gone soon. No later than the end of 2025, but probably very soon. And of course, I was right. That's how the globalists think. They put it out there and then they follow up. World Economic Forum announces governance transition. This is according to, you can find this over at weforum.org, a website, by the way, that I would never want you to go to unless you're doing Oppo research or something. Klaus Schwab, chairman of the Board of Trustees of the World Economic Forum, has informed the board that, quote, following my recent announcement and as I enter my 88th year, I've decided to step down from the position of chair and as a member of the Board of Trustees and with immediate effect. That means he's gone completely. He's done. He is out of there. And we have to wonder at least a little bit why. Why so abruptly? Is it a medical reason? At 88 years old, that seems to be a very likely scenario. And is there something else afoot? When you're dealing with the globalist elite cabal, you never know. We'll keep our eyes open on this, especially for his interim replacement. Let's continue with the article first. At an extraordinary board meeting on the 20th of April, the Board of Trustees took note of the resignation of Klaus Schwab in accordance with the forum's rules and regulations. The board unanimously appointed Vice Chairman Peter Brabeck-Letmathe as chairman ad interim. It also established a search committee for the selection of a future chair. Now, who is this guy? Peter Brabeck-Letmathe. He is an Austrian businessman. He is the chairman emeritus, the former chairman and CEO of the Nestle Group, and former chairman of Formula One. He also sits on the board, or has sat on the board, of Credit Suisse, L'Oreal, and ExxonMobil. Seems like he's got a pretty diverse resume. Now, I'm not going to speculate about him until we know more. I know that he made some waves back, 2 decades ago. He was in this documentary talking about water, and he was saying there's really only two choices. You have the what he called the extremists who want water to be considered like a human right, and then you have people like him who want water to be like a foodstuff. In other words, it's a commodity, something you could charge for. And he got a lot of, everybody's like, oh, wow, you're such a capitalist, communist, fascist, Nazi. Well, he had to come back and say, look, I'm referring to those who would take advantage of free water. As far as for drinking water or for hygiene, then yes, that should be a human right. Now, it seems as if, at least over the last 2 decades, his perspectives have evolved, at least enough to where he can be vice chair and now interim chair of the World Economic Forum. I don't know what's going to come from this, but anytime there's movement within an organization, such as the World Economic Forum, we have to watch very closely. And for those who want to cheer and say, oh, yay, Klaus Schwab, ding dong, the witch is dead, well, keep in mind, generally speaking, whenever we have regime changes such as this, when the globalists are still in control, whoever's going to be next is going to be worse. Support independent journalists such as me, as well as people like Alex Jones, by going to jdrucker.com/Infowars, jdrucker.com/Infowars. You'll shop the Alex Jones store, and you'll be able to get stuff like daggers and methylene blue and all sorts of other cool stuff. jdrucker.com/Infowars.